Well, it's been a while once again, but we're finally back for another edition of the Coach's Corner, joined by National Raiders coach Sean Easton. Sean, it's been a month since we last spoke. The National League now is in full swing. 10 games played for the Raiders. A few mixed results here and there, but you find yourself mid-table at this point. Your thoughts on the past few weeks of action?
Yeah, well, obviously we haven't played a full bench in any of our league games yet. Our aims and objectives are always to be comfortable in that mid-table spot. So far, so good.
And it seems to be you're finding that's important success on the road, getting over time a couple of big wins in there against Leeds in particular, the most noticeable one. But I suppose the home form hasn't quite been there, and you should be winning most of your home games. You haven't been doing that. I suppose you feel like if you get that home form going, you're going to be a team to beat. Yeah,
we spoke about it last Thursday. Actually, is our home form. Like, it's all well and good winning on the road, but you got to be winning your home games to be climbing the table. So I think Sunday we showed a lot of desire and a lot of hunger to actually get that home form going, and I think we found our identity for how we want to play here. Again, without Eric, without Lucas, without Brad, without Callum. A few guys carrying injuries, Ollie getting carried off during the game, Scotty throwing an injury. We took points off a very good team. So that's our identity now for our home games, is play that fast direct route.
I think it was a resilient performance, that's for sure, because they certainly had plenty of good looks. Solid net money performance from Ethan James, but you seem to do the job, even though didn't get the goals. Or there was only one goal at the other end, of course, but it was a tight game. And was that probably the most complete performance, at least on this ice this year?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Ethan, yes, he had a great game. I think a lot of credit goes to the players as well. Looking back on the video, we didn't give up many grade A opportunities. We know Swindon like to play east to west on their PP, on their zone entry. We denied any of that. We just hustled them down. We didn't let them play. So Ethan played fantastic, pulled out some big saves, saving what he should be saving. And I think credit goes to the players as well for stopping any of the hard plays.
So the weekend without the two imports still, they've been sort of seeing how they've gone in the warm-ups, haven't they, on the ice, sort of not quite there yet. I suppose they're two key players. You need your imports in this sort of league to really sort of be up there. I suppose they should be back. I don't know what the latest update is, but it's only the one game for you this weekend. I suppose it's looking ahead to getting back with at least, if not this weekend, next weekend, and building off of from there.
Yeah, Lucas is back playing this weekend. He's still not 100%, but he's going to do what he can do. He's set of legs for us at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, they're our flair guys. They're the guys that get on the park and they slow the game down for us. What we had on Sunday without Lucas and Eric, we had the bread and butter. And we showed plenty of bread and butter out there. I think we've add Eric and Lucas to that. Gives us a little bit more offensive threat, gives us the goal scoring threats, gives us that flair on the puck to play with. So yeah, I look forward to them getting back in the lineup. Eric's probably a couple of weeks off, but Lucas is back for this weekend.
And it's the game then this weekend, home ice against the Milton Keynes Lightning. First time you've seen them here, but you've had a couple of very close games on the road against them. They're a team that are obviously coming off the back of a little COVID incident. Guys, I'm sure most of them will be back come this weekend. But thoughts on that game? They're going to be wanting to come back this weekend after obviously missing players the past couple of weekends and trying to make a statement. They obviously got the 2 wins over the Bees last weekend as well.
Yeah, they're offensively stacked. They've got 2 very, very strong lines there. We're going to play it much the way we did against Swindon. It's keep them offensively quiet, keep them to the outsides, hustle them down. I don't think they're going to be as potent as what Swindon was. Swindon got that physical size to them as well. So, yeah, we're home game. Play the same way. This place was buzzing because of the way we were playing. We're entertaining. Hits galore. Our target was to make sure we could hit everything that moves. 144 hits we recorded. So, yeah, that's how we want to play at home now, and that's what Milton Keynes are going to see on Sunday.
Is there a thing, though, because there was a few occasions, they were talking about Ollie going down once. It was a case of hits were being made and the players falling off because there was a few players that the Raiders guys were staying down. Do you sort of, is it now with everything that's gone on this season, you're just concerned about every collision and every Get out there.
At the moment, it feels that way, that you cringe every time you see a hit. But again, if you're not committing to the game, if you're not committing to the hits, that's when injuries really do happen. So I think if we can be the aggressors, if we can be the agitators, we should be coming out on top on any of them battles. But you can't wrap people up in cotton wool. The game's played the way it's played, and if injuries happen, they happen. It's something you have to deal with, but you can't change the way you play because you're worried about someone getting hurt.
So then, just a quick word on the overall look in the league. We've had the Autumn Cup, and we had now the first 10 games, 9 games for some of the league. Forms seem to be shifting and changing every weekend. Does it look like it's going to be the competitive league we expected it might be?
Oh, 100%. I think if you asked me in the Autumn Cup, I said Leeds were going to run away with it. But their league form so far, down to injuries and stuff like that for them, they've 6 on the bounce, they've lost now in the league. But yeah, anyone can beat anybody on their day. There's going to be teams that favour most games coming into it, but as we proved on Sunday, take us lightly or take any team lightly, they're going to turn you over. So it's going to be an exciting league.
Brilliant. And as obviously the main thing, focus on this weekend, get a back-to-back home win against the Milton Keynes Lightning.
100%.
Indeed. Thank you, Sean.